guys, so let's discuss Nairich. Nairich is a reality TV series about Nairobi socialites and it is currently streaming on Showmax. And in this video, I'll be discussing the episode 1 to 4. I know you might feel like, oh, you're late to this, but what did they say about coming late? It is better late than never. And I just finished watching the episode 4, and I think I'll tell you that this is not a bad series. However, I think it is just more like a other version of Real Housewives of Nairobi. But the only difference is the fact that we have male character as lead. And when this male character, or like this male cast rather, no character, this male cast seems to be like the one who is given the list. The other three ladies are really carrying the show on their head. I don't know how to say. Then let me start with the Phonia and what's the name? Amber back and forth. I feel like the Phonia and Amber back and forth is one thing that I find very, I don't know if I say I find it interesting or probably I find it not suiting enough story to see. But I think it is something that the producer did deliberately bringing them together, knowing the fact that they have history, and I think it's just something they really want to incorporate into the story of this series. So I not find it like surprising that it is like that because I feel like if probably they want to be on the show, they should have just probably settled things and let all of this drama out of it. But I think if they let that go, how are we going to have the drama? So for the last episode, let us discuss the last episode. And I really love Faith. I think Faith is one person who is carrying the show, and she's like the most dramatic or whatnot. And I think she's like the most dramatic because she's always the one steering the pot. Well, I think I love it for her because if she's not steering the pot, how are we going to have conversation? So let's discuss the last conversation or the last big conversation when it comes to episode 4. And that was Phonia. She felt like they are kind of secluding her from the group because she's a unmarried one. And I kind of find it very annoying that okay, Faith find it's not suiting to invite her because she's not married. But the thing is, when it comes to society, everybody just wants to relate to people who are doing similar something with them. And when she's not married, it's just so like logical that you might not find her suiting to be there. I don't know if that's making sense to you. That's why I feel like for people who are not in probably some, I know these people might be your friend and whatnot, but if probably they had been in a different part of society, don't feel pressure to want to still be, especially when you already notice that okay, they are taking you out. Just feel good at with where you are and find peace with where you are, rather than trying to be where probably they don't want you to be. That's the story. That's what it is. That's just the reality of life because you can't force it. And that is it. Then for them, and but for me, when it comes to Faith, yeah, not bringing Phonia into the group, I don't really think it's shady. And for me, in this situation, I don't think Faith decided not to invite Phonia because of she is not married and she cannot relate. I know things like this will happen in society, but for Faith in person, I think it is more about the relationship drama and what's the name and Funny haven't been with someone Amber was with and whatnot. I think that's one thing I think she's trying to avoid. Like, okay, if this lady can be someone who had such history, I don't think I want her around my man. That is how I feel. This is how I feel. I haven't seen it. I don't know if probably you feel otherwise. So this is all I'll be discussing for episode 1 to 4 of Night Reach.